All right, record. Okay. There we go. All right. Get myself together here. All righty. So this is Jess and Mine's Coach Opportunity webinar. Thanks to my buddies that have joined here to watch us. I know a couple that are going to be watching after too, and like everybody that's agreed to like just join in to listen to this with me is like from all aspects of my life, and I'm really like touched and really glad that everybody is supporting me. So I hope that you guys get something out of this, even if it's just a laugh at the end from us rapping. But so here we go. Let's see. Okay, so my name is Trisha Loftus. I'm a Diamond Beachbody coach and the mother of they'll be 7 in a couple weeks, boy-girl twins that you see there in the picture. I work full-time, 12-hour shifts, night shift in the NICU. So that's 3 or more nights a week. And on top of that, I've been a full/part-time Beachbody coach since August of last year. And I joined really, I'd been trying a bunch of different things to try to like get my weight where I wanted it to be. But I realized through watching my own Beachbody coach's journey for 2 years and never like listening to what his advice was to me, I literally watched him for 2 years. And then after that, I realized, let me try his way, and lo and behold, it's been what's let me be accountable, like health and fitness wise, which is like the biggest perk of the whole thing. So you see my before picture there, which is the day that I became a Beachbody coach, August 11th of last year. And compared to how I am now, I've lost over 20 pounds, like 23 pounds and like 20 something inches from my body. So lost that and then gained a bunch of friends. My attitude and mindset is completely different from when I started. And ultimately, from watching my coach and seeing him be able to retire from his 6-figure, fancy IT Washington, D.C. job and do this full time and make double, and more than what he made, before from his 22-year career, kind of opened my eyes to seeing that I can have a goal of financial freedom for my family and that financial stability, and to be able to do things that I just really want to do, like travel the world and my kids and educate them about different cultures and different places around the world. So that's in a nutshell what Beachbody has done for me, and we're just going to pass it over to Jessica. See if I can.
I am Jessica Short. I am an Emerald coach. I have been a full-time Beachbody coach since 2014, actually. We made a whoop-ha. But I didn't actually start full-time coaching until 2000. I am a wife. I am a mother of 3 kids. They are 5, 6, and 7 years old. I am a U.S. Coast Guard veteran. I served 4 years up in Erie, Pennsylvania. I have overcome depression. I have overcome suicidal stuff with the depression. And I've gone through several ruts down in my marriage and stuff like that. And fitness and personal development and everything has allowed me to come out of this deep, dark hole that I was stuck down in, that otherwise I would have never seen my way out of. And Beachbody has allowed me to pull myself out of that. It is only because of these that I've been able to do that. Tricia, go ahead.
Alrighty. If anyone can see a mute button on their screen, if you just hit the mute button, because it'll take away like the background noise from anyone else. If you don't see it, that's fine. Let's go. Alrighty. I think that's you, Jess.
Is it me? Okay. Now, there's going to be 3 types of coaches that are available as signing up for a coach. You have your discount coach who only signs up because they want to save 25% on their Shakeology. They want to save 25% on the programs that we offer. They want to save 25% on our apparel that we offer. And that's the only reason why they sign up to be a coach, to get that discount on that stuff, because Shakeology was not made to be paid full price for. That's why we offer the discount program, discount coach for coaches to do. Now, then you have your other coach who is just going to be your coach that refers family and friends. They don't want to work the business, but they're going to get their family and friends in there on it, stuff like that. And then you have your business builder. And this is going to be the person like Trisha and myself who are working as being a coach and trying to build their business and trying to reach the financial goals and the dreams of traveling and all that stuff. That's going to be your business builder person. And general breakdown, that's going to be your 3 types of coaches.
Mm-hmm. So I just want to say too, like the friends and family one, it's like if you just have like, you know, like my first couple people that joined me were like my dad and my sister, you know, and my friend. So just by having like 3 or 4 people join you, you're going to get commissions back from each one of them, and it's going to pay for everything that you invested in your own program. So like some people's goal is just to get back what they put in and spend on the program. So you might spend $150 on the program, but if you know, stick with the program and you say, oh dang, I'm getting results I never got before, Mom, why don't you try this? And you know, your mom joins in with you, your dad, your sister, your friend, whoever, like these people that you really know, 3 people join you, and the amount that you spent, you know, is you're going to get that back. So, you know, if that's one of your things, oh, I don't really have money to spend on myself, which was kind of like me in the beginning. You know, I've definitely gotten much more back from Beachbody than I've invested in it. And so, you know, that's just like one of the things right there. And, but 25% definitely, if that's all you want to do is get the discount, then, you know, it's definitely worth it for that too. All right. So let's go. Yeah. Alrighty, so our pictures just make me laugh. So for me personally, like when I was back in high school, like I started, you know, trying to do workouts, this and that. And honestly, my sister and I, we would try crazy things. She would order stuff off of infomercials, like those crazy ab vibrating belts, and they would arrive, and then like we couldn't even fit them around our dang waist, you know, to even see if it would work. It wouldn't even fit around our waist. We would order like shakes, you know, that would make us gag, all kinds of stuff. I've done juicing diets, you name it, I've done it. It wasn't until I got all 4 components that Beachbody has shown me that I've been able to be successful. Even when I first started, like I told you, I watched my coach for 2 years before I actually like went along with his way of thinking. But when I first started with Insanity 2-3 years ago, I did the workout, you know, every day, but I was like, who has time to worry about this nutrition crap? So I did the workout, but I didn't have the nutrition, and I certainly didn't join any of his like support groups, you know, or anything else. So it wasn't until August of last year when I got the 21-day fix. I did the workout. The nutrition plan is so simple with the containers that shows you exactly what you can eat. You can see the picture there. Like I can eat steak, vegetable, you know, my plate's full, more than that, you know, every single day. So you're not starving yourself. You know, I have my support group of coaches and other people that are doing their workouts too. So if I fall off track and it's been a couple days and I haven't like posted anything, they're like, you know, knock, 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 like, Trish, where are you? Did you do your workout? What's going on? And like I said, I've gotten back, you know, Beachbody sends you rewards, you know, free shirts, free this, free that. And plus the commissions and the bonuses that you make. I mean, it's been, it's definitely an incentive when I can think that by doing what I'm doing, if, you know, the harder I focus on my workout, the better results I get, and the more people want to join my team, that can lead to financial freedom for my kids and my family. So that incentive in my mind, knowing that if I work out, I can do this for my kids and my family, you know, the incentive to work out is right there. Like that's one of the hardest things to do, is find like that motivation to work out when you've worked a 12-hour shift, or when you're sick, or when you have cramps, or you have, you know, 1,000 stressful things going on in your life and you just can't get yourself off the couch to do it. You have no motivation. But if you can think, my working out can lead to the end result of my kids, you know, a financial future for them, then rewards like that are what keeps me motivated and going. So, alrighty. There you go, Jess. I think that's you.
So everybody has the question on what exactly a coach is, because a lot of people have different concepts in their head of what exactly you have to be as a coach. Because I hear all the time, well, I'm just not, you know, qualified to be a fitness coach.
Mm-hmm.
A fitness coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to already be at your fitness and nutrition goals. Now, that's a big one I want to hit on, because people join you to go on the journey with you. They're not expecting you to be some supermodel on the cover of some fitness magazine or anything like that. No, they're looking at you. They're seeing that, hey, you know what? You are a mom, and you're a busy mom, and you're struggling, and you're still eating healthy, and you're still getting your workout in. And hey, how do you do that? They're coming to you and asking you your questions, and they want to join you on your journey and do what you're doing because you're seeing the great results. So you don't have to be at your fitness goals to become a coach. Also, you do not have to be an experienced salesperson. This is not, you know, something that is out of the blue that you're trying to sell. Beachbody products are known. Beachbody spends $1.5 billion. Is that right? Is it billion or million?
Probably billion.
I think it's billion. They spend $1.5 billion. I was trying to think what the corporate guy came and told us. They do this on infomercials on getting a known product out there. So when somebody sees that you're doing something like 21 Day Fit, oh, hey, I saw that infomercial. You don't have to sell them something that they've never heard of. They've heard of it. It's been out there, and they're wondering what that's all about. So you're not having to be an experienced salesperson trying to push something that you don't really know, you know, too much on. They already know about it. Mm-hmm. Now, what a coach should be, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. I share it constantly. Trisha shares it constantly, how it has changed our lives. One of the things that you share with your people is how it has changed your life in all different single aspects. You got not just your appearance wise, you got your personal development on how great this is making your mind and how you are growing as a person. Then you also have the aspect of, hey, look at this person. Look how much, you know, weight they have lost. Look how much better their lives are now because they've been doing this. And that's what you're sharing with people. You're sharing real life stories. It's not something that's made up. It's not something that's fake. This is real stuff, and you're sharing it to get other people to know, yes, this does in fact work. Now, one thing another coach should be is committed to being proof that the products work. What does this mean? It means you're doing your workout. You're drinking your Shakeology. And you're reading your personal development. And you're being an example of what Beachbody has said they want their coaches to be. They want you to be drinking their shake. They want you to be doing their workouts. Why? Because these things work. How can you sell something to someone else if you are not doing it yourself? Because then you have no basis to be talking on if you haven't done it yourself. So you're being proof that the products work. So you know what you're talking about. Well, hey, I know this program works because you know what? I just did 21 days of it. Or, hey, I know Hammer and Chisel works because you know what? I just did 60 days of that. So you're being proof that the products work. Now, improving and developing yourselves, that's something I already touched on with the personal development. Like I said, it pulled me out of my deep, dark depression hole that I was stuck down in. And I literally would not be here today if it were not for that. You're reading, I like Joel Osteen. And I listen to I absolutely love him, and I love what he has to say about religion and God and how it reflects into your everyday life. I read it every single day. Another book was You Are a Badass. And these are books and stuff that make you feel awesome about yourself, and it picks you up and lifts you up, and it improves you. And that's another thing that a coach has to do. You have to do this because it improves you as a person. And that's one of the biggest aspects, I think, of being a coach, that I can say I absolutely love the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it over to you for the next slide.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, me too. Like I never read personal development books before Beachbody. And then when I came in and they're like, okay, there's, these vital behaviors that you have to do every day. And that's do your workout, drink your shake, which I'm like, yeah. And then, read this book. And I'm like, what the heck? Of course I started to read them because I'm like trying to check off the list. Okay, I have to do everything that they say because they're like being financially independent. That's what I want. So I started reading these books and I'm like, oh wow, like these are really, it really does give you like different perspectives and like a positivity that you may need in your life at that time. So this isn't just about, a group of chicks getting together in their pink yoga pants and like doing workouts. We're like doing physical transformations just as much as mental. And being a Beachbody coach is so awesome because you are literally getting paid to improve yourself and make yourself a better person. And, who cares if you had to invest, $100 at the beginning, if 6 months from now, you're like a happier living, a happier, more fulfilled life, isn't it worth it to make like a little investment? I mean, it's like, like I said, physical, mental, financial, complete, like the whole package of a transformation, which is something I didn't really expect when going in, but let's see if I can change this slide. Yeah. Alrighty.
Get your clicker going.
Yeah, get it going. All right, so rewards. Other than like the exciting things we just talked about, so you can see me there with my personal development book, Go for No. I've read several since I've started being a coach, and everything, is like helped with like my mood and just like figuring out exactly like who you are as a person. So on top of doing workouts and getting free shirts. So you can see Jess and I have our free hammer and chisel shirts on in those pictures. Beachbody sends you recognitions and, like, oh, good job. You hit this goal this month. Here's a free shirt, or here's a free cup, or here's a, whatever the thing is for that month. Every time you reach a new level, they'll send you like a certificate, like, oh, Trish is an emerald coach, a diamond coach. They're really good about giving little incentives out to make you feel like, oh yeah, I did something good, which keeps you going. The picture on the top is of Summit from last year. I wasn't a coach at that point when Summit went down last year, but I'm going this year. And Beachbody gave me a free ticket to that trip because I did so well and I hit certain milestones in my first 3 months as a coach. So they gave me a free ticket, which is like a $300, ticket to Summit. Summit is like the biggest annual convention of where all the Beachbody coaches, like hundreds of thousands, I don't know how many it is, but everyone that can go tries to get to this convention. It's like the biggest U-Haul, Yahoo celebration for Beachbody of the year. All the trainers are there. Sean T, Autumn. Well, he might not be this year, right? But
Wow.
but all the rest of them, Tony Horton, Autumn, all the trainers are there. All the top coaches in Beachbody. So the people that I've been following on YouTube, Anita Myron, Scotty Hobbs, all these people that have like found financial freedom for their family and have a story that I can relate to, and they're going through all the things that I'm like going through now. All these people are going to be there, and they have workouts where you do together, and just like big conventions where they do trainings and stuff. But you're getting to meet up with all your team, and the best part is going to be that I will be meeting Jessica in person for the first time this summer at Summit. So and not to mention the commissions. Like I said, I mean, I want to say it's been like over $3,000 since I started in August. So, when people say, oh, I don't have money to join, it's like, you don't have $150 now, but you could have $3,000, in 6 months if you really jump in like I did and make the most out of this opportunity, you can have a financial outcome, that is more beneficial than thinking about like the $100 that you're spending on the program. So let's see. Oh, and then the one in the middle there is from the trip I'm going to go on next year to the Dominican Republic. And based on how I'm doing this year, that trip's being paid for. So far, I haven't had to pay, every quarter or whatever, you're supposed to pay like $300 towards that trip. But just based on how I've done so far, I haven't paid a single dollar. And by the end of the year, my mom and I will be going at the beginning of next year to the Dominican Republic and staying at an awesome resort. So trips and traveling is one thing I love to do. So for that to be an incentive for me to work out is, like a win-win kind of situation going on there.
That's a trip that sold out with Beachbody coaches within what was it, 10 minutes?
10 or 11 minutes, yeah, sold out. Oh, here I go with all my clicking. So I'm just going to put them all up in there. Click, 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 click. Okay. Go ahead. Is this me or you? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Well, I'll just go. I think yours are the next one. So what do you have to do? We kind of already talked about this, but I said I made $3,000 since August. If you just go in and you're like, oh, I'll think about Beachbody maybe like once a week or whatever. Oh, yeah, I'll do this training when I get to it or whatever. Then you're not gonna be that successful, that fast. It's kind of like you get out what you put into it. But like I said, I'm a full-time nurse, a night shift nurse, and a mother of two, and I still find time to make it work and to make it beneficial for me. So it's just like all with your mindset and how much, effort that you decide to put in. But if you treat it like a business, then it'll, treat you like a business. Be a product of the products just said, I have to do my workout every day, and but I have an incentive to do it, not only because I'm seeing results for the first time in my life, but I can see the big picture of the future financially for my family. So product of the product, share your story. You see me sharing on Facebook. I don't go out every day and say, here's my website, here's my link, click that, click this. I'm like sharing my story. Oh God, I almost died during that workout, or whatever. You're sharing that, and then people, they have their eyes on you, they're watching you, and then they want to join you. So half the time people are coming to you saying, what are you doing? I want to do that. You have to just be vulnerable enough to share your story. At the beginning, a lot of people are scared to post things on Facebook. They're embarrassed. But if you think I'm doing this for the financial future of my family, again, it's like makes it so much easier to put yourself out there and share your story, and you're thinking that you can help somebody else by what you're going through is another incentive to improve yourself. We've been going over that, and plug into team trainings. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute, so I won't really go into that. And what you get in return. So from every friend that joins you, you're going to get 25% commission on what they get. So it's kind of like $40 a person pretty much. So and then bonuses. So I'll just use my coach as an example. He is a 9-star diamond coach, which doesn't mean anything to you right now, but Beachbody gives away for coaches that are like on these top, upper levels. And my coach has only been a coach for like 4 or 5 years. Okay, so within that time, he's been able to tap into the bonuses that Beachbody gives away to these top % of coaches. And 4 times a year, he gets, what was it, like 12,000? 2,000.
No, it was a big
number. And like the top coaches get like 33 grand a couple times a year just as like a bonus. They divvied up into the coaches that, that have earned that bonus. So my coach has, I want to see
a little Greg voice and be like, I got $9,000 this week.
Yeah, just add it into my check. But no, he honestly is making like six figures, like 250,000 a year, I want to say, after just doing this for 5 years. And he is in like the top, 1% of the company. I'm pretty sure. So, it's just how much effort you put in. You know, he like started out just doing it part-time until he realized, oh, I'm making more money with my Beachbody part-time job than I am at my full-time IT job in Washington, D.C., where I work, you know, for the past 22 years. And so he was able last year to retire from that job. So, and he said that 99% of his money that he gets comes from these bonuses and residual incomes, not from, you know, commission, you know, from all these people that he's talking to. So improving your overall health and fitness, honestly, that's the best thing. You know, like I said, I've lost the weight that I have never been able to lose. I have freaking abs coming out. Like, where the heck are those coming from? I've never seen anything like that before. So improving your own health, fitness, mental state, whatever, is like the biggest perk. Support system, you know, I've met all kinds of awesome people like Jessica, and and options. That's like financial options for your family. You know, do you want to move to a different state, or like me, want to go to a different country? You know, like I can just see the future and the options that'll be available to me from doing Beachbody. So, okay, what to expect from our team? Go ahead. Do you want to do that one?
Okay. So when you join our team, we put you in a new coach training calls. We do these calls every Monday night, and we run you through all the basics that you need to know from being a coach. We don't, as soon as somebody signs up as a coach, we don't just like leave them alone and throw them out there. Of course, you have those people that do sign up as a coach and just want to do it as a discount. And so those people are like, no, I don't want to be on the call. No, I don't want to do that training. But for somebody that actually wants to work this and grow this as a business, we will throw you in those new coach training calls so that you get the training that you need. Team calls are every other Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday is our next coach training call, or our team call, sorry. And then it'll be I can't get this right. Not the next Wednesday after that, but the next Wednesday. So every other Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Team building events. This would be like Super Saturdays, stuff like that. You can see in the pictures. The top one, Trisha went to her Super Saturday. Down below, I went to mine. And these are every quarter we go to these. You get to meet other people. You get to meet some of the coaches on your team. And you get to network with everybody. The next thing would be leadership training. This is for the different steps along the line. Like I said, we don't just like throw you out there and expect you to know everything and do everything. Because I've been a coach since 2014. I'm still learning. And I'm sure Greg, our 9-star diamond coach up above us, is still learning as well. You learn something all the time. So this is the leadership training. Like, what is it right now? They're doing the diamond training. Mm-hmm. You got the diamond training group and all these different groups that are teaching you how to get to the next step up from where you're at. We have our Facebook team page that we plug you into. This is where everybody on our team collaborates. If you have a question, you can ask it on there. Somebody will answer you within a short time frame. You can go through there and see success recognition and all sorts of different things. Team training calls, they're all logged back there. They have clean eating things that you can offer for your free groups, but I'm not going to go into all that tonight because that's like really system overload. Mm-hmm. And then recognition and accountability. I can't talk tonight. What is wrong with me?
Accountability.
Recognition and accountability. There we go. I can talk. Trisha hit on it with the recognition and stuff that Beachbody does for you, sending you stuff in the mail and the shirts and all that. What we also do as a team in our groups and stuff like that, they do hold prizes and you will get recognition and accountability, like in our team page group. If you hit Success Club 5, you're one of the pictures that's up in the top of the group, and you get recognized for hitting that goal for that month. And we can go to the next one.
Alrighty. So I just want to say too, these, you got me crazy in my head. These,
Yeah.
these Super Saturday events that you see in the pictures above, the top one where I'm there with my coach, Greg, I flew out to DC because that's where he lives. And I was like, if I'm going to be in this, like, I want to meet, I've been watching him for 3 years. Like, I want to meet him in person to like make this a reality for myself instead of just like a face that I've seen on like a Brady Bunch of people for the past, couple months. So in January, I flew out and went to his Super Saturday out there. They have them all over the country. So I, was able to fly out and meet my coach there. And then the other picture with my group of people, that was like last week. And I went up to Santa Clarita, which is like an hour north of me. And then for my previous one, I went down to somewhere else in Southern California. So like I'm able to go on all these trips, meet people from my team, and these are all tax write-offs. So it's just like, another trip. Here I go, cha-ching. And yeah, meeting people from the team is just awesome. And then all these trainings and calls that we do, basically, it kind of seems like a lot, like a list, like this training, that training. It's literally just like good to know that we will like step by step walk you through the process. And just like we're on this call right now with a bunch of little faces, you see the picture in the bottom, like that's what our calls look like. We're like, just a bunch of faces there, like people are in their pajamas, people are like, in their workout clothes, or people just doing whatever, but just all together with like a common goal of trying to learn the business and connect with each other and network and figure out what their next step is that they need to take. So
You said tax write-off, and it made me think of another point.
Oh.
If you are working the business and you're not in it to be a discount coach, if you are actually working it, you have tons and tons of stuff that's tax write-offs, not just the trips, all your fitness stuff, all your Shakeology,
your phone bill,
all your fitness apparel, weights, weight bench, whatever you're using for your business, your internet, even part of your square footage in your house or apartment or whatever can be written off. And your car, if you're using your car for certain stuff, your car, your gas and all that. So I'm fixing to file taxes here soon. So I have all that in line, but you made me think of it, Trisha.
All right. So how much time is required? So like I said, Jess has 3 kids. I've got my 2. We both, have 1,000 things going on in our lives. So how much time do we spend on Beachbody? Well, 0 time is required. So if you, decide, I don't want to do this, and drop out, or you think, I only want to do it like part-time, and you just, go step by step, small bits at a time. Or if you're crazy like me and you try and YouTube everything you can find the night you sign up, then you might, spend a little bit more time. But the energy that I've gotten from my personal development, from being around all these positive-minded people, from my workouts, from my Shakeology, the energy that I've gotten has kind of like made up for the sleep that I've lost. So, like I don't feel like I'm deprived at all, or that I'm spending too much time doing one thing versus, something that I wish I could be doing. So 0 times required. However much you want to put in the business is up to you. But it's pretty awesome to think that you can start your own business, and do it at your own pace and do it at your own level and have everything laid out for you step by step. So that's what we're talking about here. So I'm not really going to go over like a bunch of numbers because you're just going to be like, what the heck's she talking about? But this is just to show you that just by getting a challenge pack, which some of you already have that, normally the only fee to sign up as a Beachbody coach is a $39.95 coach enrollment fee. And that's going to be waived if you get a challenge pack, which everybody needs a challenge pack because you need a workout program and Shakeology to be a product of the product. So the $40 coach fees, waived right off the bat. So you're just investing what you're paying for your workout program and shake, which, you may or may not do as a normal, customer or person anyway, just somebody trying to find a workout program for themselves. If you say, I just want to shake, but I don't want to do a workout, well, then you're not having all 4 components. So, if you think about it, you may or may not be successful long-term with your fitness goals. But then you could buy the Shakeology by itself, pay the coach enrollment fee, and still sign up as a coach, or you could just get your fitness program and pay the $40 fee there too, but then you're again not getting all 4 components. You're not going to be being a true product of the product because you're not using all the components that Beachbody's telling you is what you need to be successful. So just by getting the challenge pack, you'll get your workout and your Shakeology, and that coach fee is waived. So just for investing what you would normally invest for a program anyway, you are getting like your own business at your fingertips. I think Jess is going to go a little bit more about the other fees that are required. There we go.
Yeah, it's the ongoing business service fee. Now, I want to explain something. This says there's a $15.95 monthly charge. Now, this is what you're paying as a coach. It's for your media promotion, brand awareness, your personal website, your online stores that Beachbody actually gives you, your coach online office, which is used to track shipments to customers and check all your different information, along with training stuff back there. You have your product warehousing, customer service, technical support, marketing, communications, training, which I already said, and success on demand. However, I want to explain this. Before I did this, back when my babies were 1, 2, and 3, I ran a diaper business where I made diapers. In order to sell these, I went on a website. It was like Hinyacart or something like that. And I had to pay them. It was like $15 or $20 a month just to use their website to put my products on to sell them. So this is kind of along the same lines. You have to pay this monthly fee in order for your websites and stuff like that. But Beachbody does so much more than just letting you use a website, because they're giving you the training. They're giving you ways to track the packages that's going out to your customers, and they're setting you up for success. So that $15.95 a month is what covers all of that.
Mm-hmm. And like, somebody's mentioned it to me one time. It's like, if you were to start any business out there, you know, people are like, oh, I want to start my own business so that I don't have to have a boss. You know, I can be my own boss or whatever. And being a nurse, like, you know, management is always like an issue, right? So, and I think in any job, you're always like, oh, these managers, like everybody always wants to be their own boss. So instead of investing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, going into debt, you know, having all this commitment, all you're doing is investing $150 or whatever your challenge pack cost for a program that you need anyway, and $15.95 a month. So, you know, it's not like you're spending 140 grand to get a Dunkin' Donuts, you know, building or franchise or whatever.
Yeah, I spent a couple grand just to do my diaper business.
Yeah, I spent more than that on Captain Morgan before I started doing all this. So, you know, just once you get some perspective on it, when people are like, I just got charged $15.95, you know, and I'm like, okay, you know, that's like a trip to Wendy's that you probably would have taken if you hadn't been on Beachbody. So, just a little perspective is all you need. And then there's also this. Go ahead.
Okay. So as I stated in the beginning, I am a United States Coast Guard veteran. And what Beachbody does for active duty military and veterans is that $15.95 a month, that fee is waived as long as you are staying active. And I'm trying to remember right, I believe it's every 3 months. Every 90-day period, you have to stay active. So like, if you accidentally do stop your home direct Shakeology for a month, which I don't recommend, you'll go inactive as a coach. But you have that 90-day period to get your, it's 50 personal volume points, which if you're getting Shakeology, you're getting 90 personal volume points. You have to keep 50 personal volume points every 90 days, which is every 3 months, to keep your Beachbody charge totally free, so that you're not paying the $15.95 a month. But as long as you're being a product as a product, you're drinking your Shakeology, you're doing your workout program, and your Shakeology is coming on home direct, you don't have to worry about a thing. You're going to stay active, and your coaching fee is going to be totally waived the whole time.
Yep. And what I've seen this be really awesome at is like my friends whose spouse is in the military and like getting off and deployed. You know, the mom is there like back at home with the kids all by herself, like shut off from the world because she's like trying to keep her kids, you know, fed and whatever. And then these moms that have found Beachbody and they're like, you know, they get all the fees waived, so they have their coaching fee waived when they get their challenge pack. Oh, they get it waived here too. And then the $15.95 waived a month. So they're not having any like monthly fees with this. And they're finding like a support group of awesome people, you know, so when their spouse might be deployed, at least, you know, they still have this like supportive group of people that are, you know, and they're growing and, you know, making their own money, you know, back at home. So it's really awesome that they have this, this perk for military. My dad's taking advantage of that. He is a vet and coach and on the call. Alrighty, so basically, you know, we'll follow up with anybody that's on the call or that we send, you know, that watches the call just to see, you know, what you liked about the presentation. I'm sure it'll be our wrap videos that are coming up. But you know, if there's anything that you've seen that like seems like it would fit with your life, you know, like, oh, you know, I do kind of need a support system, or like I do like, you know, how you guys are joined together and go do trips and go do this and go do that, or how this workout program has actually worked for you, or given you like a vision financial freedom for your family, you know, anything like that, then you know, if you have like similar goals, then Beachbody can definitely help you hit those goals just like they're helping me hit the same goal. So we would love to have you join our team, and we're trying to find like a group of strong-willed women that are like in this for the long haul and want this as badly as we do. So hopefully you have a goal, and we'd love to help you hit it. So here's our female power quotes there, and for my dad who's here too. I'm sure he enjoys that. All right. Does anybody have any questions at all before we go on? You have to unmute yourself if you have a question. Or, you know, we'll be following up so we can answer any of your questions that you have there. You know, Team Beachbody, yeah. Let's get to the good part.
Oh, God. Did you download those?
Yeah. All right.
Oh gosh. Where
I don't know which is which to play first, but
bring down the volume.
Yeah. All right. So this is our thank you for joining and watching, you know, listening to our little spiel there. You know, we just wanted to add this in to show you, you know, like how we've like incorporated Beachbody into our lives, like at home with our kids, and like how fun we've made it. You know, our kids think we're crazy. They know we're crazy. So, you know, let's see. Sorry. Okay. Get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall. All these gorilla crawls. All these gorilla crawls. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. With my Shakeology. There's one. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Keep the concert going.
All right, that's mommy life, fitness style. Not so much a rap, but y'all know the song. Ready? Pump it real good. Pump it real good. Pump it real good. And now tell me what song that is.
We know what it was, right? She did good. Okay, we'll just keep the concert going. Mommy's pimping, she's shredding some cheese. A blue container's worth. Mommy's pimping with her Shakeology. Mommy's pimping. How much have I lost? 23. My kids were like, oh my goodness. This is my favorite, guys.
I'm enjoying it.
This is my favorite.
My fitness style. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Boom, 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 boom. Rolling down the street, drinking on Shaco. Thinking about 21-day fix. Laid back with my mind on my meal prep and my meal prep on my mind. Boom, 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 boom. Rolling down the street, sipping on Shaco. Thinking about 21-day fix. Laid back with my mind on my meal prep and my meal prep on my mind.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, one last one. Uh-oh. Beachbody, can't you see? Sometimes your burpees wanna kill me, but I just love my team engaged. I guess that's why they broke and we so paid. Oh, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Oh, sorry. Got carried away a little bit.
Mom.
I know, Mommy. They were like, no. All right, I'm going to stop recording here.
So the question is, are you putting those public?
I know. Well, I meant to push stop on the recording before I played those, so that's kind of a oops. See, we'll learn that for next time, huh? No, but I want to thank everybody for watching and joining the call. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.